is Secrets of Castle Greyhawk, 5th edition D&D campaign, where these heroes are making their way through the dungeons underneath Castle Greyhawk, which is kind of the original, one of the original D&D dungeons. This one, created by Gary Gygax when he was playtesting the original D&D game. So we had stopped last time in level 3, where this evil dwarf named Obmi had teamed up with an army of hobgoblins who lived in Castle Goblinstein. And the group was trying to free the Flame Princess, who was trapped in this magic circle. And you need to put 5 gems in the corner, the pentagram, and that would free her. And they also caught a glimpse of somehow she's connected to this demiplane, some kind of island in the middle of nowhere. So last time, they had taken this clockwork tank that the bad guys had, and were using it against the bad guys. And they were kind of interested in grabbing the final gem from him. So what happens is all of your heads hurt, and you have just visions. You're very disoriented, and some of you later have recollections of a huge secret door opening inside the hobgoblin area, like a cave wall swings open or blows open, and dark elves, drow, just pour through. And one of them has an arm made of some strange metal. It's when she punches people with it, they get destroyed. So they start attacking the hobgoblins, and one of them has this egg, and they say a command word, and this web of energy just spills out all through the level and kind of just passes through you. And when it does so, you are in psychic pain, and you're dazed and staggering around, and it's kind of like you kind of go in and out of consciousness, although you're still moving around. So everybody roll initiative, please.
All right.
Okay. Oh, that's great.
So, Gusamon, what'd you get?
17.
Okay. Litria, what'd you get?
23.
A 23. All right. What about Gunda?
10.
10 for
It's average.
Gundar. And what about Aurora?
Dirty 20.
Come on.
20. Litria. Staggering around. Pain. Somehow, there's dust. There's collapsing. There's hobgoblins getting struck down all around you. But you do find yourself in a dark room. There's a glowing gem with a fire in it. Do you try to grab it?
I grab it with my mage hand.
Ah, all right. Shh. So you're not going to touch it. You're just going to hold it and kind of move?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
Because Litria's read adventuring books.
Aurora.
Yeah.
In the distance, you see a bunch of dark elves snatch Obmi, and his little legs are wiggling. He doesn't want to go with them. And a drow lady, a little taller than you, with a shiny metal arm. She's speaking, but you can't understand, but it looks like she's about to try to strike you. What do you do?
Well, I remember what he did to our goblin friends, so I'm not going to do anything about that. But for my action, I will use lay on hands and touch Gundar for 10 points of healing.
Boom. All right.
Here we are, and then I don't have any bonus actions at the moment, so that's all I can do.
Kusama. Total chaos. Yes. There's a couple drow on okay. It's called a crawl chariot. It's got spider legs, and it's got a wooden platform, and it's got a big harpoon gun on it, and a couple of them are driving it. So they're kind of clank, 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 swiveling around and firing harpoons into hobgoblins. And then it slowly turns towards you. What do you do?
Turns towards me? Oh boy.
Yeah.
I don't have gashes for him anymore. Is there anywhere to that there's like cover or anything?
There is cover. There's boulders.
I would dive behind one of them if I could.
Okay, so you just take cover. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let me roll. Let's see. Pew pew. Harpoon strikes the boulder, the very boulder you're hiding behind. All right, and then Gundar. You see a bunch of dark elves kind of slowly surrounding your Drider ally. What do you want to do? Anything? It looks like they're going to try to take them away. Unless there's something you want to do.
Let me see.
Jump on his back.
That's actually not a bad idea.
He has the saddle.
He does. He does have the saddle. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna jump on his back and I'm gonna cast Warding Bond on him. So he has let me see. I think it's like a plus 1 to AC and saving throws and resistance to all damage while I'm up on his back.
And since he has the saddle, then attacks against him are made at disadvantage.
There we go.
Oh, I forgot about that. She knows her stuff.
And Dylan, you're climbing on?
Yep.
Okay. So you and the Drider like hack your way past the dark elves. And like so you're all like kind of like you hear like a high pitched noise, you know, and everything's like in slow motion. But you all are kind of you're in the room with the flame princess and you can see her. You can't hear her crying, but you see her crying tears of flames and looking around in panic. And literally, you have the gem. What do you all do? We're out of initiative. What do you do? You see the Drider go, it's like mouthing the words.
I can't see the gem, so I guess literally just.
So what do you all want to do?
What? I'm sorry, I can't.
So we're back with the Flame Princess, and we have all 5 gems.
Yeah,
there's 4 gems in there, and you had tried to make a fake one, but that didn't work. But it looks like Litria has the 5th gem now.
Oh, okay.
And you basically just scream for Litria to put the gem in the thing.
Yeah. Free the Flame Princess.
Fine.
You do it. Pling.
Say witty one-liner, and I put it in.
All right. Glow, fire, radiant light. The whole back wall turns into like a moving image of a tropical island. It's the middle of the day. It looks wonderful. And down the hall, you see a horde of drow heading towards you. Two are riding crawl chariots, getting ready to take aim. The Flame Princess, you can sort of hear now, and she's saying, "Thank you. Let's go!" And she runs over to the wall, jumps into the image of the island, and she disappears.
Ooh.
I will look at the drow, and then I'll look at the portal, and I'll jump after her.
All right.
How close are they to me, at least? Because I'm probably like frontmost.
I don't know.
Are they within like 10 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. Then while everyone else is doing that, to buy them some time, I'm going to cast Necrotic Shroud. And basically, my eyes are going to turn black, and 2 like kind of skeletal wings are going to pop from my back, and they all have to make saving throws.
All right. What kind of
charisma saving throws? So basically, just kind of like fucking boss out, and for the utmost, like people that are closest to me to kind of buy everyone else some time.
So what does it do, like when they fail?
It's intimidation. So essentially, everyone has to make a charisma saving throw, or become frightened.
So they're all running, and they stop. They kind of flinch back. And Guzman, are you going through?
Oh yeah, tropical mushroom adventure, and I jump in.
Is everybody going through?
Yeah, once I jump into them all through, then I'm gonna jump through as well.
Okay, you triple jump.
Triple jump.
So, all right. So you find yourself, you go through, and the psychic effect ends, and you find yourself falling through crisp tropical air, and fastly approaching is a beautiful blue lake, and you're falling. So you have a moment It looks like you will take some damage, but you have a moment in case you want to do something. I'll just go through the initiative order again. So, Litria, you are falling towards the lake. Is there anything you would like to do?
I will hold Sean above my head and hope that he can flap hard enough to keep me from getting hurt.
He flapped so hard. Yeah. All right. That was.
Oh wait, Featherfall.
or that.
Oh.
That will help you.
Okay. So actually, Featherfall hits like everybody, I think, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I forgot I had that.
All right. So boom, you hit Featherfall, and you all stop plunging. And you just start to gently, you know. So down below, you see there's actually an ocean nearby, very close by. You're like right on the coast, but there is a lake below you. And near the lake, you see someone come out of the forest, a human with a mustache. And he looks at you in awe as you slowly float down to the lake. Sploosh inside.
Hold there, mustachioed fellow.
He says, "You came from the dungeon."
Yeah, where are we?
So you all swim out of the lake?
Yeah.
All right, he looks at the Drider and reaches for his belt for a rusty dagger. What the?
I interpose myself between the two of them quickly. I'm like, cool it.
Oh,
Yep.
I forgot.
Please don't hurt him.
When the Flame Princess like lands in the water, it's just like steam. Like oh,
dies.
Oh no.
Is she okay?
That'd be awful.
Her flame is dimmed greatly, but
Aw.
she swims out and her flame kind of comes back. She says, she just ignores the guy and starts hugging each of you in turn. Thank you for saving me.
It's okay.
That's what we do.
Ow, 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 ow.
I cast resist elements fire as she sees she's doing that on myself.
Okay. She's a little stingy and warm, but not like damagey, you know.
Okay, good.
So he says, "Well, you're out of the dungeon, but you're in somewhere else that there may be no escape from. Welcome to the Isle of the Ape, which is first edition adventure written by Gary Gygax long ago."
Is this a demi-plane? I ask.
Yes, it is. My name is Rake Hell Chert. I was part of a group of adventurers that came here hundreds of years ago. We never found a way out.
How are you still alive? This time not past here?
Correct. You will not age.
Well, that's pretty cool.
That's good, at least. I
I've
guess.
lived many lifetimes.
I mean, I'm an elf, so that's not that impressive to me.
I'm a dwarf, so you know.
Wow.
I see.
Yeah. I'm okay with living a little bit longer. Not lifetimes.
Did you find the treasure while you were here? There's gotta be treasure. There's always treasure.
Well,
We could definitely use some of that.
the problem here is that the ape.
Oh.
You'd have to get past the ape to get the quote-unquote treasure. This is an
Is the ape nice?
This is no ordinary ape. This is an ape that's as large as a building. He's worshipped by the locals, the Kawabusas, and they call him Unga.
Well, luckily Aurora here is really good with animals.
That's true.
And I'm also used to dealing with gods, so if
Where's-
it comes to need be, I can perhaps talk our way through this whole cultist thing.
Raquel chuckles to himself. Raquel says, your optimism, it's refreshing. It's just
Is Aurora's necrotic shroud still going?
No, it only lasted a minute. So you probably saw
Yeah, it's pretty creepy.
a literal falling angel, and then it probably disappeared when she got out of the water.
I think that's the first time she's done that, right?
That is, yes.
Yeah.
It's not something she wants to
Gundar's
do.
all right with that.
In order to get to the most of the island, you're going to have to pass through the wall. The gate in the wall is guarded by the Kawabusas. And I should warn you, if they catch you, they will eat you. They worship Unga as a god. And at night, that's what it says in the adventure. Okay, I'm not making this up.
What?
At night, they engage in cannibalistic orgies.
Ah.
Wow.
Well, everybody's got to eat something.
I have a question.
In a minute.
Yes?
What's an orgy?
Oh, you don't. Okay, honey, I can talk about it.
A really chaotic party, Latria.
Oh.
It's a party where everyone takes their clothes off, essentially. You don't want one.
Raquel says,
Well, that's a sexual orgy. This is a cannibalistic one, so they probably just have big pile of body parts, and they all just dive in, and there's blood and limbs.
And limbs everywhere.
Yeah.
Graphic.
Writhing around.
Can I go back to the circus?
We're gonna try to get back there. Do they speak any common language that is known?
They are lizard-type people. They have orange scales. They ride giant lizard mounts. Yes. So, if you were to try to get out of here, you're going to have to get past them and through their gate. And then I suppose you'd have to find Unga's lair. From what I understand, this Isle of the Ape has a number of strange, useful but dangerous magic locations that might help you get out of here. But I gave up.
Cool.
I gave up long ago, and I enjoy my life as a beach bum.
Well,
do you have any driftwood sculptures?
You bet that I do.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's one thing that I'm particularly good at, and that's bluffing. So perhaps we could get our way through.
I'm sure it'll be fine. What's a overgrown monkey to us?
Very true. I mean, we have a fucking pet dragon. I think we're fine.
Yeah.
What happened to the rest of your adventuring friends, Rake?
I'm afraid Unga got them.
Did they have any magic items on them?
They had so many. I mean,
they're in his lair.
Interesting.
They're the pre-gens from this adventure. They had, each of us had so many that we each at home have a big pile of them, but we chose only 3 to bring with us each.
Way back then, people had a lot more magic items, you guys.
It's true. It's true.
That makes a lot of sense.
When I was a little boy, my mom gave me like a +1 longsword. I just, cut up onions with it.
So Gallon Durin, I think his name is.
Gallandan.
Gundar, he says, thanks for. They were going to take me away, but you saved me. Thank you.
It's no problem. I don't like drow very much.
Well, I'm sort of a drow.
Yeah, I can see that.
A sub-drow, I guess.
Gundar doesn't really like anybody all that much, though. Personal.
Well,
that's why he's very friendly. You just have to get to know him a little bit.
I did save you, so I mean, obviously, I have some shine towards you.
Well, did he say something about like they're more active at night? Did I hear you say something like that?
Are they more?
They have their orgies at night.
So they have their orgies at night.
Preoccupied.
Yes.
Yep, that might be a good time.
Yes. So
well,
it's like 1 o'clock right now.
It's like what's that?
It's like 1 p.m. right now.
Okay.
I'd like to go to Gallandan, put a hand on his shoulder, and say, "You might be a drow, but before anything else, you're our friend."
He says, "Thank you. I'm so glad to have met you all." Oh wait, he's a Drider, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sunlight hurt.
Yeah, he had never even been out of that hallway in his life.
Yeah.
I think the sunlight is causing him pain right now.
Oh no! At least he's not a mic in it, or it'll kill him. That's really bad.
Can I put Sean on his head like a little hat, and then Sean can like reach his wing out to like shade his eyes?
Yeah, he is in the sunlight.
It'll help, but I don't think it's going to. I don't know. I'm pretty sure.
I did give him my cloak,
That's true.
so he does have that on.
So he's going to try, and he'll also try to stay under trees so that he's not in
Okay.
direct sunlight. The Flame Princess looks around in awe.
Is this where you're from, Flame Princess? You're from here?
No.
No?
Oh.
Why does this open to here? Is it just a random portal?
My father's crazy.
But
Well, we're all very aware of father troubles.
I would say
He's a good
genius.
conversationalist,
Some people
though.
say crazy. Yeah, exactly. He's very good at conversation.
Raquel says, he whispers Zogig's name. He says, Zogig has created many things here. Some will help you and some might hurt you. They're weird.
Well, you seem to know the lay of the land. Why don't you come with us? Maybe we can get you out of here.
No. I'm not going near that. I'm not going near Unga again. As far as I'm concerned,
Well, you could stay 60 feet back. We can communicate via message cantrip.
he's a god. You should all just be beach bums like me. Do you really want to get swallowed by this thing? It's not.
Sure.
I don't know. That doesn't sound all that great, guys.
But we have to go home. If this is our only way home, then perhaps we can speak to him and figure something out.
Okay, guys, I have an idea.
Uh-huh.
We'll fashion a bomb, and then we'll dress it up like a person, and then trick him into eating it.
Do that. Well, let's go step by step. How do we
There's
get
a possibility.
Raquel says,
We
that's
get
not half bad.
all the things
Get some coconuts and start there.
Yeah, we can make
You can do
coconut
anything
bomb.
with coconuts and bamboo.
You can make a radio, then you can make a bomb.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Can be like we're fighting the Gorn. That's gonna...
Okay, well, to sneak past the gate and the people, should we bluff our way through or sneak around and hope for the best?
I like sneaking.
Sneaking's good, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Usually we get caught at some point, but it's a good start.
It's a good start, exactly.
Okay.
Especially since I have Pass Without Trace.
Woo! Okay, let's sneak. Let's sneaky sneak.
Last one whole hour.
And if we get caught, we can bluff our way. Yep.
Yep.
Very true.
Yeah.
The Flame Princess says,
Okay. I have some ideas about what to say if we do get caught.
Okay.
But if we don't, we should be okay.
the Flame
And I disguise myself as an elf that doesn't taste good.
Mm,
Gundar, if I look to you, I'll tell you what I need. I just need you to cast like some minor like thaumaturgy, like make the ground shake or something.
Oh.
Just
I got
illusion. Illusion.
Yeah.
Just gotta help me out a little bit if shit goes sideways.
I'm going to give
No problem.
guidance to Aurora.
Ooh, what does that do?
You basically just add 1d4 to a skill check.
Okay, how long does that last until?
1 minute.
All right.
Got
So
it.
if we get captured in the next minute, we're good.
Got it. Good
If we
enough.
want,
Close
you
enough.
said it's like 1 p.m., right?
Yes, so we should be okay for sneaking right now.
Well, if we want to, we're going to sneak. I thought we were going to sneak while they were doing their cannibalistic orgy.
Oh, that would probably be easier because they're
Probably.
preoccupied.
Well, if we want to, hey, Raquel, do you have like a camp or something nearby?
Sure. Follow
Where do you,
me.
a little lean-to?
It's
where
a
do you
big
sleep?
lean-to. I've been working on it for so long.
Yeah, like 100 years. It's probably awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some of us might need a nap.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say, if we could take a rest, I could pray to the great mushroom gods for their power and maybe, get something that could be more useful for this.
So he leads you to a wonderful beach, and he's got a big old home with like the roof is like big leaves, you know, and it's gigantic, and there's a lot of carvings and images of a certain woman with kind of curly black hair that he seems to have spent a lot of time working on.
Is it Igwivel?
Yeah, who is this?
Oh,
Is it,
it's just
is it
someone
Igwivel?
No, it's someone I used to adventure with.
Oh, what happened to her? Was she your girlfriend?
Yikes. No, then
No, she was not my girlfriend. She was another adventurer, and
This must have been pretty important to you.
Unga.
Yikes. Oh, shit.
Hated.
Yikes. Yeah. Shit, that's really bad.
Her name was Rowena.
Nina, poor thing. I sincerely apologize for your loss.
You'd think after hundreds of years the pain would go away, but it
It
feels
never
like
does.
it feels like it was just yesterday.
Mm.
He says and looks out to the ocean. Whoosh.
I'll just put my arm around him and be like, it's okay. It's okay. Pat, pat, pat.
He says, "You're all so kind. I really hope things go well for you here."
Well, we'd like to get you out as well, if you'd let us.
No. This is where I belong.
Don't you get lonely?
No.
Fair enough.
I'm fine. The Flame Princess looks at the ocean. It seems to go on forever.
Oh shit, yeah. How are we gonna sneak her past everyone? She's a fucking glowing torch.
But does she just want to stay here?
She says, "No, I want to see the Isle, and I want to see the ape." Raquel says, "You do have one option from the adventure."
I throw a blanket over her.
She's like, "This blanket's so soft." He says, "There's one thing that might help you. Arboreal movement." There's a whole paragraph on it in the adventure.
Does it really?
Oh god, okay, read it.
Well, no, it's just arboreal movement is when you move by the trees, up in the trees.
Mm-hmm.
We can like Naruto run through the trees, yeah.
Yes!
I should warn you also, a lot of your things are going to start to waste away. That's part of the nature of this demiplane. The longer you're here, the more certain things will be destroyed. Paper will rot away pretty quickly, as your food will go bad pretty quickly. Cloth won't last that long. Metal rusts. I call this trait attrition.
Get out of here because I like my armor and my clothes.
You're covered in metal.
So take a nap, take a nap, take to the trees, sneak past the orgy, get it through the wall in the gate. That's Unga.
Maybe make a person bomb and throw it to Unga. Yeah, we got this.
I have heard myth of this man named Hercules who got inside a beast and slit it open. So one of us does get caught, swallowed. We do have the option.
Well, you
there
are
might
the
be
best
treasure
at
in there
things.
too.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, there's one other thing before. You're going to need to watch out for fungi. Every day you'll find that fungus grows on your things. And it can make you sick. So you should...
Guys, you want to take care of
that? That happens to me every day. I got fungus all over me.
Okay, just do your best to help us out, because I don't really like that.
Just eat all our fungi, please.
Yeah.
Oh. Guys, I have another one.
All right, so you're gonna sleep.
I'll nibble it off.
On the
beach.
Are
we gonna long nap or short nap? Because if we long rest, it's gonna be nighttime.
Depends on what you guys need.
Well, let's see. I'm trying to think if there's any particular spells that might be useful here.
Yeah, because if we do a long rest, we'll be awake at the night.
There is a big ocean here. I could cause a tidal wave.
God.
What the? Where have you been hiding that?
Well, there wasn't access to water for a while.
Okay, well that will help. I'll turn into a fucking rage monster and get us through.
Jeez. What happened to sneaking?
Well, that's a backup in case.
That's just backup.
Okay.
I can make the earth erupt.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I can do things too. Just not so spectacular, maybe.
Well, that's what I'm saying. What do you think? What guys think? What's a good backup plan? Tidal
Backup.
wave or make the earth open up under their feet?
Tidal wave sounds pretty sweet.
I was just going to try to sweet talk our way through and say we're offering ourselves to the god. Just sound like a demon and try to get our way through.
You know we're gonna get in a fight, Aurora. We're
Well-
adventurers. It always comes down to that.
My plans A through C typically involve sneaking, lying, and running.
And we'll be doing all of those.
We do it all of them,
Yeah, we'll be doing all of those in that order. If we sneak, if that fails, we lie, and if that fails, then we run.
All right.
Good plan. I like this. I like this a lot.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Though sneaking sometimes skips straight to stabbing. It's a bit of a tick, nervous
Okay,
tick that I have.
Let's just hold off. Let's just put a little sheath on that. Hold on to that for like just a bit. Ask questions first. That's that.
But I have this cool sword, I say, and I pull out the sword of the magus.
Put that away.
Sword of the
So
Magus.
amazing.
Hey, Raquel, do these Calabusa have any? Do they use magic?
Yes, in fact, they have unique spells. I would have,
Interesting.
way back when, I did want to try to acquire them in a spell book, because I'm sure that I could have sold them in the city of Greyhawk. Does that still exist?
It is.
Yeah.
That's where we're from.
Whoa. Anyway, we would have sold them, but there's just too many of these creatures. But there's 2 spells. Let's see if I wrote them down. Serpent Missile and
Ooh.
Logs to Lizards.
Oh,
That's
Well-
like a super cool sticks to snakes.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. It's just a.
So is this Ungar? Is he a real god, or do they just think he's like their god?
Well, at first I just thought they worshipped it as if it was a god, but now perhaps it is a god. It's it's not just an ape that's bigger. It's got magical powers.
Oh, okay. So, yeah.
I've seen it teleport with my own 2 eyes.
All right, I'm leaning more toward the sneaking suggestion from Litria now.
that's fair. If he can teleport us back.
Ah, it's true. You never know.
Mhm.
So perhaps instead of killing him, we might need his help.
The Kawabusas, sometimes it comes to them and they give it offerings, things to eat, humanoids, animals, that kind of thing.
All right.
Okay.
I'm sure if they captured you, they would offer you up to Ungar.
Well, happens.
Well,
We've never done that, but let's find something else.
everything needs to feed.
Hmm. So you sleep and you take a long rest.
Yeah.
If we can, yeah.
Yeah,
And,
probably the best bet. Just
All
so
right.
everyone feels up too. As well.
There's a cool breeze, and you hear the sounds of the ocean, and you all wake up super refreshed and perfectly fine. And the Drider, Gallandan, I better write this down.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna give Gundar my potion of healing that I made
Oh,
because he gets hurt a lot.
thank you.
I brewed this up back when we were in town last.
Gallandan says,
Yesterday.
Was that just yesterday?
It might have
Wow.
been yesterday.
Time really flies
Been a
when you're an
while.
adventurer.
Gallandan says, I should be able to help you guys with your arboreal movement. It's easy for me to climb the trees.
I
Yeah, that
climb in a
sounds
saddle.
fun.
Saddle.
Oh yes, you can ride on him.
The Flame Princess says, how am I going to travel in the trees?
Oh shit!
I've
Right.
never climbed a tree before.
You can
Yeah,
fly.
that.
Me either.
Hmm.
We'll have to just strap her down, and then the rest of us will have to leave our best. Because
You can ride on Aurora's back.
That's true. She's very big.
I am, but I don't want to get burned. I'm gonna cook like a live chicken in this fucking plate armor. And if I go down, then I bring her down as well. And
She says, well, let me practice. Let's see if I can climb one.
Okay.
All right.
I give her guidance.
I'm gonna. Ooh, this extra D4.
Yep.
She climbs the tree. Hey, I did it.
See, you haven't even tried. You're great at it.
Can you eat these things? She like takes a leaf. She's like,
Sure.
You probably can. I don't.
Ew.
Oh.
What do you normally? You probably don't need it.
I don't eat anything.
A flame and all.
Oh well. All right.
You eat oxygen.
Flames? Yeah.
Mhm. And so there's all these vines, and she says, so are we gonna swing on these vines from tree to tree, or walk on the branches from tree to tree, or
Swinging on the vine sounds cool.
jump?
We'll brachiate.
Sounds cool. It's true.
All right, so she's gonna try to. She's gonna try to swing on a vine, right?
Oh god.
Oh shit! She's gonna burn down the forest.
Oh.
I don't think she doesn't like set fire to things. Right?
She falls to the sand on the beach.
No.
Ow! That hurt. She starts to cry.
Oh.
It's okay. It's okay.
I go and help her up.
You can hear her lamentations
Oh,
all
jeez.
throughout the beach.
The lamentations of the flame princess.
Yes.
Can we put her in a jar?
Not too big for a jar, silly.
Not putting her in a jar. Get out of here.
That it would make her easy to carry. We wouldn't have to worry about her being stabbed.
Hey, Raquel, do you have any tips on how to move arboreally? What do you think? Should we walk on branches, swing?
Okay, you called him Raquel. He says he starts to bristle and he says, "My name is Rakehell, as in hell,
Oh,
Okay.
Raquel.
not Raquel. Raquel. I ran a
No
thieves
kid.
guild in
Oh,
Swalt, I think it was called.
Alright.
oh, I'm
I
gonna
heard
check
of
my
this
coin
before.
pouch and put my hand on it.
Have you-
Really? A thieves guild, huh?
Yes. You have not heard of him or his thieves guild? It was hundreds of years ago. So, although you're hundreds of years old, yeah, maybe.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're not.
No, well.
I think I am.
17.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, there you go.
younger than me. Oh my god.
I am 141.
Shit.
You probably heard of the place. I think it's called Swalt.
I say hello and thieves can't.
Oh,
He says, "Oh, he responds, oh, I'm rusty, but you know, and then he starts doing thieves can't, whatever, which is probably like
We have a
stab,
whole
stab.
conversation about sports ball and thieves can't.
What are they talking about?
thief stuff.
Oh.
All right, so you're gonna sneak and you're gonna use arboreal movement.
Gonna try.
We'll try. We'll see how good this goes.
So you take to the trees.
Oh, wait a minute. Before we do that, I'm gonna enhance ability on myself.
I know, I was gonna do the same thing.
Full strength.
Let's see what I can do.
I'm gonna draw on the power of the fungal lords and cast bull strength on myself.
So, Galandan says, you could have the Flame Princess ride on my saddle. Maybe that would be the easiest way.
Possibly.
That would probably be the best thing.
Or if someone was going to carry her, I could make a cocoon.
Okay.
You know?
That's cool too. A little backpack.
I think you could
You
do
okay with being webbed up, flame princess?
Sure, that sounds fun.
Awesome.
So I guess I'm gonna wear her as the backpack.
What's a cocoon?
Like a little papoose. You can put her in the front.
A papoose? That sounds neat. So he's like, hold still. Web cocoon. Her head's sticking out and her arms are out,
Awesome.
There's like a string. You could You know.
Have her strapped on the front and give her like a sword so she can fight when we fight.
This
So
is
it's like a
second game
baby
in a
thing.
week
Like,
with a papoose.
Well, I'm scared if I swing too, she might, like, our swords might crossfire. So I'll put her on my back, and that way, if anything happens, I can just kind of watch her.
Oh, so you can't be snuck up on.
Oh
Like
yeah.
eyes on the backs of your head.
There you
True,
go.
You
man.
can watch the back, we can watch the front. That way I can, like,
Nice.
spinning wheel duel.
Oh, you could do like a hurricane strike. Just
Whirlwind attack.
So badass, just whirlwind.
So let's do a group check for your arboreal movement.
Pass
Right.
without trace.
Okay.
Everybody gets plus 10.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Just sneak.
Or stealth.
and this will be just to see how you do, like with your going from tree to tree. So you can make an
Yeah.
acrobatics or an athletics.
Fuck. It's
I'm using my bull strength for athletics.
Oh my god. Okay.
So Gooseman, what'd you get?
I got 16.
That's good. What about Lutria?
24.
Or 24. What about Gunda?
I got a 4.
Really, with the bull strength?
What about Aurora?
18, thank
Oh.
god.
Okay. So Gundar, you kind of struggle to keep up, but everybody else is able to.
So heavy. Oh,
My little legs and my dwarf weight, you know,
Is,
just
any,
not built for trees.
is
when I see
anybody
him struggling, I'll help him.
is anyone riding the Drider?
Very good.
Yeah, I think so.
Got the bar on the Drider once I see that.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
You gonna okay.
I'll just like stop fighting it and just stick him on there and tie him down.
So do you guys want to swing on vines or do you want to just walk from branch to branch? It's up to you.
Walk branches. I'm
Walk
gonna
branches.
break.
Okay.
It's me and another person. I'm gonna do the Tarzan thing where I break the vine and just fall.
I think I'd like to swing
Everything.
on vines. That sounds fun.
You want to swing on vines? Okay.
It doesn't matter to me. I'll see how the dice rolls.
I'm
Okay.
doing everything possible. I'm walking from branch to branch. I'm swinging on vines. I'm doing flips.
You walking on the branch on your hands?
Yep. I'm like
Doing everything.
surfing, like barefoot surfing, like in the beginning of the Tarzan cartoon.
Yeah. And
Um,
Gundar just looks like a grumpy baby up on Galligan's back.
Okay. So you travel for a bit. The Flame Princess keeps whispering things like, "Oh, it's so nice. It's a warm breeze. This cocoon is so comfortable." And
You're
up
pretty easy going, Flame Princess.
I've never been outside the dungeon before. Up
And
ahead, you
Look
see
around. I'll take care of everything. Just
You
watch the scenery.
you see a grove. There are small copses of palm trees here, heavy with fruit. These are evidently maintained by the natives as a principal food source. You see bananas, mangosteens, and many sorts that you do not recognize.
The ones I don't recognize might be. Well, don't they eat people? Oh, I guess they're omnivores. That's cool.
Very true.
He did tell you that they were, they did eat humanoids.
Yeah. These ones that we don't recognize seem interesting to me.
Yes. Do you
I
want
like-
to investigate these fruit berry trees, or do
I
you want
would.
to give them a wide berth?
I would swing on a vine over towards one, sure.
Mhm.
There's 3 special fruits.
Oh, I like the sound
First,
of this.
there's mangosteens. Then there's ones that are like, they have 12 sides, and they smell spicy. And the third one
okay.
is like large and diamond shape, and it's kind of like blue. It's kind of got an outer skin like an orange, except it's not orange. It's blue. These look neat.
Oh.
They do. That 12-sided one looks pretty cool.
Mm,
That blue one looks cool too.
I'm gonna pluck one.
all right. Which one? The 12-sider?
Yeah.
Okay. So you take one. You're going to try it?
I'm gonna sniff it, and he says it's kind of like got a spicy quality to it.
It smells like Cool Ranch Doritos.
Oh.
Yeah, he'll take it.
In fruit form.
I'll bite into it, sure.
It's like Cool Ranch Doritos in fruit form.
Say that. I want that now.
Zaggy really is crazy.
He's the agent of chaos we all knew we needed.
I should have made a Funyun tree.
I have sour cream and onion.
Sour cream.
No.
All right. So, anybody taking any other fruit? The diamond fruit or the mangosteens?
Gundar will take some of the weird blue diamond fruit.
I'll take a mango just because I'm afraid our own fruit is gonna rot.
Okay.
That's true.
That's right.
All right. So you grab your fruit, and you're going to continue your arboreal movement.
Yes.
You move arboreally for a while longer, and up ahead you see a clearing. And there are creatures grazing in the clearing, eating grass. They look like giant lizard creatures.
Oh,
Striders.
Nobody is riding them. They are free range in it.
Okay.
I whispered to him, "Watch out, guys! They spit gobs of hot goo at you."
Gross.
I don't really want goo.
As I say, I take a bite of the 12-sided fruit.
Okay, well, perhaps we should just go around because if anything happens to them, might do that.
That's true.
All right.
Those might be the lizardy steeds that Raquel mentioned.
All right. So you continue on, and you have pass without a trace that gives you +10 to what is it? Acrobatics or stealth or something?
Stealth.
Stealth, yeah.
Okay, so let's do a group stealth.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh shit.
So Aurora, what'd you get?
10, 20.
That's good. Gundar.
22.
Litrier.
30.
What about Gusamon?
19.
You expertly stealth your way through the trees, and so down below, you see they don't notice you at all because your stealth is awesome. There's a whole bunch of creatures that look like this right there. Orange, upright lizard people. Fire newts. And three of them are riding those giant strider creatures. One of them is wearing like robes and stuff as if it was a spellcaster. But you're kind of going this way and they're going this way. They don't notice you at all. Do you want to do anything or just continue on?
Sneak by him, baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want any of that.
Okay. So you come to the village, and the biggest feature here is there's a wall. It's 100 feet tall, and you do see doors built into it. And this wall has scaffolding. Like if you wanted to get to the top, you could climb up a network of scaffolds. There are a lot of it's nighttime, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
we did that.
There's a big fire.
Sick.
There's a whole bunch of fire newts. They're all, from what you can hear, like, you know, blah, 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 blah.
From their cannibal orgy.
Savages.
What would you like to do?
So they have like a big fire going and everything.
Yes, you see. There's stilted bamboo and grass longhouses. There's a great raised round house. There's another round dwelling. You want me to read you the flavor for the clearing? Okay, wait. All right, so there's a series of rudely hewn or possibly very old and worn steps carved into a natural rock outcropping. The top of this stone projection has also been worked to form a round, flat surface with a central area raised to about 2 feet above this ledge. This is where they conduct their cannibalistic festival or whatever it is they're doing. I can read you. I don't want to read this whole thing because it's gigantic.
Sure.
But I'll read it. The gates. There's a massive wall of well-dressed stone blocks, now moss-covered and showing vegetation where wind and weather have aged these massive cubes of rock and allowed growth to take place. The wall itself is nearly 40 feet thick at its base and over 20 feet thick at its summit, 80 feet above. The base of the barrier is hewn hewn from living rock with huge stones, 12 to 18 feet long and half as broad and deep, forming the first 4 tiers.
Wow, that is a heck of a wall.
You would also see one other interesting thing here. There's an area in the village. You can see a lot from the trees. There's a platform, a round platform, and it's got 2 plinths on it. And there's stairs that lead up to it. Yeah, so, yeah.
Interesting.
Most of the fire newts seem to be over in that ceremonial area doing their thing.
By the plinth? Or by the...
No, there's another large ceremonial area that they are all doing their thing.
Okay.
Looks like the main well, you probably will have to, because there's not like trees dotting throughout. You're gonna have to probably sneak through the village. But there's not many fire newts around, so you'll have to do a little bit of sneaking, and then you got to figure out a way to go through this wall. Either open the gates or go up the scaffolding and over the wall.
Okay. I think we're gonna have to go over. If we open it, they'll see the doors opening. Plus, I don't think we see any way to open it. Is there?
Opening the door. This is a lot of...
You could also get up the wall by finding a section that's unguarded and have Gallandan climb up it and hammer.
There's down a web.
Or that too, but I was also going to say hammer pitons into the wall that we could tie ropes to.
He can do that, and since he's carrying Gundar, he can take Gundar up.
I was going to say.
Flame Princess, so literally I could just help Guzman get up, or he could do his gaseous form and get around fast in case he can't climb.
Or we could just tidal wave the whole mess of them.
I could read you the description.
Very true.
I'll read you the description of the gates. The builders were impressively skilled in masonry and engineering both. It must be centuries old, who knows? In the center of its length are 2 valves of beams bound and studded by some unknown purplish metal. Each of these gates is about 36 feet tall and some 12 feet wide. Each is pierced with a small port at eye level, the aperture being heavily barred by the same purple metal so that an observer is able to view what lies beyond, but nothing larger than a cat could slip between the bars.
Or a bat. But they just be in there.
Sean could get through.
So what's the plan?
Jeez.
Okay. Just throwing it out there. If we need to change it, we can change it. Feel free to offer suggestions. So we sneak through. Like Latria said, we could have the Drider climb up, stick pegs in the wall if possible. If not, we could just have a rope from the top to help the rest of us over. With him and Gundar holding it. If one of us, I'll go last so everyone else can get up since I'm a little heavier, and that way everyone else can hold the rope, get everyone up, and then we can lean over and get over the other side. So, if anyone else has suggestions, feel free.
It's not a bad idea.
What do we think is on the other side? Just Ungar's lair, basically?
Can't really see over the wall. So.
Cutting out.
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure how much you could see over the wall. I would guess you could see treetops.
Yeah.
It looks like more jungle, probably.
It could perhaps be more jungle leading up to his lair.
Also, in the distance, you can see volcanoes. And they glow orange. And so at night on this island, there's sort of like a molten orange glow.
I would like to send Sean up to look over the wall.
Aha.
We do have a flying familiar.
Sean the bat flaps up and sees basically there's 2 paths. One is really huge and wide and has gigantic footprints in it. The other is narrow and blends into the jungle.
Okay.
And it's huge. This island is very, very big, and you can tell just from a glance that you might be spending days and days here if you're traveling. So.
Our stuff's gonna start degrading.
Oh well.
Fungus.
Best to use all your cool tools now.
Yeah, probably, in case anything happens. So
take out my pitons and my hammer and my rope, and my candle, my crowbar.
All the tools.
So you're going
Gotta
to
use all these.
So you're gonna try to sneak through the village.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Yes,
Let's do another group stealth.
Okay.
I would like to give guidance to Gundar.
Okay.
So
Is the
Guzman.
pass with that trace still going or no?
Yeah, it lasts an hour.
Yeah. Oh God.
If that's the case, then 23.
23. Okay. What about Elytria?
30 again.
Fuck.
What about Gunda?
18.
Okay. What about Aurora?
17.
Okay, that's all good. All right. So there's very few fire newts who creep, I guess, from building to building. It's dark. Once in a while, a fire newt will be off in the distance, walking towards the cannibalistic orgy, and then you continue on. You get to the wall. There's sections with scaffolding. There's sections with not scaffolding. And so you're gonna have Galandan, the Drider, go up the wall and stick the pythons in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys watch. Clink, clank, clink, clank, clink, clank, clink, clank. All right, and then he gets to the top, and he looks around. He's like, the Flame Princess says, "This is fun."
So far, it is.
It is, isn't it? Sneaky, sneaky.
Mm-hmm. They didn't
Mhm.
even see us. They're
Like
orange
dorks.
like me.
They would probably worship you like a goddess.
Wow, really?
It's fair.
Very true. Yeah.
They seem to like flame a lot.
That is an idea.
They are called fire
Backed
newts.
up. That's the backup.
There you go.
In case
So-
anything happens.
Galandan says, "Hurry, who's going
Okay.
first?"
I hurry.
Yeah.
Litria's gonna go up the pythons.
Yep.
Make a
And
python
attach rope.
check. Is that athletics for climbing? I guess.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Athletics check.
Uh, 10.
Yay. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you climb, and then it's like python goes poink. But you don't fall. You're dangling from one python. You can make like a strength to try to pull yourself back up.
Strength?
Pull out, pull out.
Yeah, athletics.
I'm a weak girl.
I think you got inspiration still from last that you never used.
Okay, I'll use
From a
inspiration.
previous pun.
Do
Oh, I
it.
don't want to fall. I'm using inspiration. Oh, natural 20.
Oh,
Hey!
Oh.
Inspired.
So you're like, python back in, climb, go climb, and Galandan reaches down and helps you up.
And my second roll was a 19.
Oh,
Okay.
nice. Thank God.
All right. Who's next?
Guzman.
I got a
I would-
19.
I would like it noted that I was also attaching my rope along the way, so it's
Okay.
probably easier for
Here.
other people to climb.
Right.
Okay. that's
Guzman,
good.
you're going now?
Yep, I got a 19 with my bull strength.
Oh, okay. So you blam, blam, blam,
Nice.
blam, 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 blam.
Yeah.
100 feet
It's
up.
tiny, like easy.
Who's next?
Me, because I'm the only one left. I think Gundar is still attached to the Drider? Or because
I mean, we did talk about me riding him up, so
yeah, okay, so you're up there. So then
Probably.
I got a 19, so I'm good.
You have the Flame Princess, like, in your
I do,
cocoon?
yes. Does
Alright,
that
so I'm
advantage
going to
me?
say you have disadvantage, so
That's fine.
Okay.
roll again.
That's fair. Okay, that's still a 15.
Okay. Blam, 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 blam,
Fucking
blam, blam.
strong, man.
So, you're all on the top of this huge wall, and now you can all see over into the actual Isle of the Ape. And yeah, you see two paths. One is very narrow, one is huge, and that huge path has huge, like, prints in it.
Yeah, if they're
Ginormous.
taking that path, we don't want to run into anyone, so perhaps it's best to take the narrow path.
And also, flying past the moon, you see a gigantic, like, pterodactyl-like creature off in the distance.
Now, looking up the path, the big path, what's further up there? I mean, is there any sort of like cave or structure or anything like that?
Nothing close. It's so big that it's like everything's off in the distance. Just eventually, it just becomes like jungle. It's hard to make out details.
You know it's gonna have treasure up in there, guys.
Probably.
So you're up 100 feet. There's a jungle below you. Gallandan says, how are we going to get down?
Welcome to adventuring life, Gallandan. You never know.
I got rope.
Okay, cool.
I do too.
It's not 80 feet worth of rope, but it's rope.
I got 50 feet.
Well,
No, okay, yeah, we can combine.
Yeah, let's tie the 2 ropes together. I got my hammer. We can hammer like a spike into up here and
Rappel down.
Yeah.
use your tools.
So you're using
right.
rope to climb down? Tied 2 rope together?
Yeah.
Make sure the knot's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody just make a whatever, athletics or whatever, as long as it's like...
Am I still with disadvantage?
Yeah. As long as
fine.
it's higher than like a 5, you're fine.
18.
Shit, that would have been great if I didn't.
16.
Good. So everybody's good?
I got 14.
What did Aurora get? 3!
I had an 18
Oh,
and
no.
I got 3.
So one at a time, I guess you're all going down, and on Aurora's turn, I mean, it's heavy. You get the Flame Princess on your back.
No.
So you're coming down, and all of a sudden it's just like, and you slide and you fall. Ew,
Ow.
Uh-oh.
100 feet,
Yeah,
huh?
take damage from that. I fucking, that'd be
5,
hilarious.
11, 12, 14,
Oh, God.
20, 22, 26. All right. So you fall like 70 feet all the way down to the ground.
Oh, shit.
Do anything special as you're falling? Flame Princess starts screaming.
I don't have any.
Wait.
I'm like,
Featherfall.
finish.
Oh,
Feather
she's gonna
fall.
featherfall. She's gonna featherfall me.
You feather fall as they boink. Okay. So yeah, you 70 feet. So you drop and bing, she hits the feather fall and you float down to safety.
Okay.
So the Flame Princess goes and then whee.
I'm so shocked. I don't even have time to scream. I'm just like, ah.
Sorry, that took me a second. I'm still not used to having featherfall.
You're fine. I'm sorry. I tripped and get it.
The Flame Princess literally says, "Thank you."
Thank you, Latria.
You're pretty cool, Flame Princess.
Have spells.
I'm sorry. I should have climbed myself. I don't want to be
fine.
I don't want to be a burden.
It's fine. It was just I wasn't looking. I was distracted. Don't worry about it. Normally, I'm much better at this. I swear.
See, if I had remembered I had featherfall, we could have all just jumped off and gone feathers floating down.
Yeah, it's a good spell. Gallandan says, so are we gonna find somewhere to make camp or?
Cool.
I'm pretty good to go. We just
We have
rested.
the rest of the night to keep walking. So
You're gonna travel through the jungle at night?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're all underground dark vision people.
Yeah, we do have dark vision.
So before you, there are.
Does Gallandan have dark vision?
He has superior dark vision.
Strider, yeah.
And
okay.
I have a bat who has blind sight.
Does Flame Princess have dark vision?
Well, she's glowing.
She's glowing.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yes, it's true.
Does she? Yeah. If not, well, I'm carrying her. So either way, I can keep carrying her if I have to.
I've had this scroll of dark vision burning a hole in my backpack for like since like episode 2.
I know, but I'm really fucking strong, so I think I can handle it.
All right.
Well, she says it's okay. I'll walk. I don't want to.
Okay, if you need to, I can cast light. I have magic.
I can see in the dark.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah.
Nice.
She's shedding light, probably.
Yeah.
Like a dim.
So there's 2
It
paths.
feels like this edition, light is one of the most useless cantrips.
Yeah, a little bit.
But I got it for free, so that's what matters.
Yep.
So there's a narrow path or a wide trail.
I really want to go down that wide trail, you guys.
But there's all those giant footstep prints in it.
Oh,
Giant footsteps lead to giant treasures, maybe.
that's true. He said
doing
there's a lot of
weird-
magic items.
Yeah, he did.
That is true, but if we go camp and we wake up, we could be surrounded.
Dude, we should have asked what's his face if he still had his items.
I think they wasted away. He had that rusty dagger.
Yes, that's correct. Okay, perhaps we should.
What if it's a dagger of rusting that rusts enemies' equipment?
Where did he say where the way home was specifically? I don't remember.
Did he say where what was?
The way back was specifically.
He had said that he thinks there might be a way home in Unga's lair.
Okay. Well, there you go. So we should go to his lair.
Totally should.
Okay.
So you're gonna start traveling through the jungle at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
You hear
Yeah,
lots.
All the
Sean
things that-
scout ahead the whole way.
Okay, the bat scouts ahead. Okay, so you're making your way. Are you doing the wide trail or the narrow trail?
The wide trail.
They want to do the wide.
Why?
I want to do the narrow.
Odaluke's charging a lot of money for this training lately, you guys.
It's true.
Yeah, we do need to train a bit because we are still very, very tiny.
Okay, so you travel. It's nighttime. You hear jungle noises, crickets chirping, and the nighttime sky is above you. It looks just like a regular world's nighttime sky. You travel down this wide path. Probably say like 5 in the morning. The bat Sean flies back and warns you there are creatures up ahead. Big creatures.
Hmm.
All right.
What do you do?
Avoid that. I would hope so. Can we sneak off the trail into the brush?
I like that plan.
Yes.
Are they coming towards us or just standing there?
They're
That's
just
like their
they're kind of
place.
occupying the path, hanging
Mm.
out.
Okay.
We're gonna have to go around them.
So you go into the jungle. You're gonna try to
Yeah.
creep around whatever these are. Everybody make a jungle stealth.
Do we still have to pass or no?
I doubt it.
This is like
I don't even need it right now. Thanks.
this is like 7 hours of travel in.
Oh yeah, never mind. Okay, so just normal. Okay.
Woohoo!
Decent.
What'd you get, Goosamon?
Nat 20, 22 total.
What'd you get,
Oh,
Litria?
shit.
23.
What'd you get, Gundar?
19.
What'd you get, Aurora?
13.
You
Okay.
expertly make your way through the vine-choked jungle, and in the road you see 4 creatures. They're 4-legged creatures. They're stegosauruses, dinosaurs,
Oh,
big,
Aw.
finny plates. They're all just kind of hanging out, chomping stuff, making
You don't wanna
dinosaur
just-
noises.
I don't want to disturb him.
What are those things? They look like devils.
Well, if if my character knows everything that my player knows, then I would know that those are stegosauruses.
Mhm. Yeah.
they look dangerous.
Boys.
I know what a stegosaurus is. Gundar, I don't think, would know at all.
Yeah, Aurora has a fucking idea.
Flame
Well,
birds.
they're like me. They only eat plants, you guys, I think.
But that doesn't mean they can't still mess us up.
True.
We do
They
live
got
on
those spiny tails.
cannibalistic orgy island, so perhaps things are different from how we imagine.
Cannibalistic orgy island.
That's
The
what
Isle of the cannibalistic orgy.
we did hear a lot climbing up that.
There you go. I don't want to remember those noises. Don't
I
remind me.
know, I'm just remembering. I can't help it.
Orgasmic feasting.
Great
Ah.
hearing. Trust me, I'd like to get as far away.
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to fight any stegosaurus.
We could
Yeah.
try to like ride them.
And I use prestidigitation to make a small dinosaur picture book and give it to Gusma or Gundar
Oh,
Sure.
what is this?
so he can learn about stegosauruses.
Is it like a pop-up book?
Yes.
Oh, I think it's full pop-up books. We have a dinosaur museum here.
He opens it and it starts to pop up and he's like, oh!
What kind of magic is this?
All right. So you're gonna go around the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you walk all night. The sun's coming up. Starting to get tired.
Okay, yeah. If the sun comes up, we need a nap. We can take naps in shifts.
I'll
Okay.
go first.
I'll take the second watch.
Are we taking like a long rest? Okay.
I only need 4 hours of sleep, and during that time, I'm kind of aware of what's going on around me. So, like, I can do a lot of watching.
Yeah, I can take the middle watch. So that way everyone can take like their long rest in time. Which is
I'm a wood elf, so can I sleep in a tree?
Yes.
Part of the time we're resting, I'm going to kind of look around the immediate area and see if there's any unusual fungal growths or.
Yeah, perhaps.
Oh
mushrooms
yeah,
around.
there's a lot. Yeah.
I'm taking samples of those
Oh, nice. Yeah.
and eating them.
Probably follow the tree's lead and sleep in the trees. Like tie yourselves down just in case anything comes upon us.
Make a hammock.
A hammock? Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, can I make a hammock? What do I
Alright.
roll for a hammock? Is that like a survival thing?
I was going to do my usual mold earth and make a little cubby in the ground for myself to sleep in dirt.
Like under the tree, like burrowing.
Yeah.
Cute.
All right.
I have a 21 for making hammock.
Oh, it's a
All right.
heck of a
Proficient.
hammock. All right, so you sleep so you're gonna sleep during the day and travel at night. That's the deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to be, because that's when they're least they're occupied, I guess.
So,
so much dark vision.
A number of days are gonna pass here. So
Okay.
this
Okay.
first day, you wake up, and people with paper, your paper's getting all soggy and starting to get ruined.
Ugh.
And-
Oh no, our bathhouse membership is on paper.
And
No.
everybody, you've got
Not
some
that.
fungus like on your stuff. You're starting to
Ugh.
get some fungus.
God.
Awesome.
Take it. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
definitely will. I'll carefully scrape it off with my herbalism kit.
Okay. All right. So you
Like,
wake
it's
up.
okay, you guys. I understand. I'll say to the mushrooms.
All right.
Oh.
So day 2, you continue traveling at night.
Hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So you make camp once the sun comes up. Are you rotating watch basically?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Yep.
Safe in case anything
So
comes.
let me roll something here.
Okay.
Gundar.
Yes.
While you're taking watch, you hear a voice from the jungle. You hear someone say, "Over here." Then, like on the other side, you hear,
Oh gosh.
"Over here."
Oh no.
Check it
I
out.
have a question.
Yeah.
Since during trance, I'm pretty much aware of my surroundings because
Yeah.
I don't know, trance is weird. Do I hear this or no?
Yeah.
Oh boy. I'm gonna say back. Who's there?
Up in
Is
the
there
trees.
a-
Up in the trees, you hear.
What
the fuck?
No.
Since I'm up in the trees, can I look around for this thing?
Make a perception.
15.
You look up, you see like a big parrot, and it looks at you and it goes.
Aww.
And then you hear it go, "Aw."
I take out some fruit that we've probably been gathering along the way and try to feed it.
Make an animal handling.
What a strange creature.
Okay, that's a 14.
It eats a little bit. It flies over.
Hello, buddy.
It says, "Hello, buddy."
Can you say, hello, I enjoy treasure?
It says, "Hello, I enjoy treasure."
I like you.
It says, "I like you."
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
I guess we're friends now?
I guess we're friends now. And it goes,
I go,
it looks at Gundar with the one eye and it goes, "Over here. Over here."
Gundar, I imagine at first Gundar is just like down on the bottom, so he can't see what's going on. He just hears these voices and he's like, "Oh my god, what the?"
All right. Do anything else special?
I just give him stink eye. I'm like,
All right. All right. Day 4, you're making camp. Let me roll a thing here.
So did you say all our paper products are deteriorated?
Yeah, they're getting all soggy and ruined.
it's a good thing I'm not a wizard.
That cult of Vecna personnel file is
Oh.
my paper.
Oof.
I already read mine, so
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
So Kusamon, you're sleeping in your hole, right?
Yep.
You feel something wiggling on you.
I'll investigate it. I'll check it out.
It's a snake!
Oh, I say, oh, hello there.
Oh. It's
Does
like
it-
just kind of, I don't know. Do you sleep on your back or on your side or on your
I figure he
stomach?
kind of uses mold earth to dig a little cubby and then just curls up in a little ball in it.
Oh, all right.
the
So it's
birds
like on
do.
your side.
I say, take it easy, little fella.
I guess it curls up on your torso.
Aww.
Is it just like laying there? I mean, it's not.
I guess so, yeah.
Say, hey, okay, pull up some dirt. I'll pull out a little mushroom off my staff and see if it wants to nibble in it.
All right. All right. Day 4. So you're following this giant path and these huge footprints. There's a huge space between each step, because it's so big. But now you come to an area that might be a little more difficult to cross. Let's see here. It's called the Great Crevasse.
Oh.
You are confronted with a crevice, a ravine with a river flowing at its boulder-strewn bottom some 100 feet below. It runs out of sight to left and right. There's a huge log, the trunk of some forest giant, spanning a narrow portion of the gap. This bridge is about 8 feet wide at the end nearest you, 5 feet or so at its terminus, 70 feet distant. So basically, there's a huge crack, and there's a tipped-over tree that crosses it and acts as a bridge. But, it's a tree, so it's like, it's going to be a little 70 feet across, 8 feet wide. It's nighttime.
Yeah.
You hear the water way down below. Gallandan says, well, I can cross with no problem. But you should all be careful.
Yeah.
we should just call our sky bison to fly us across.
Sky bison?
Sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Sky.
Yep.
How are we going to get across this?
Does it look like this like slippery log? Is it like mossy?
Well, it's just like it's like it's rounded.
Yeah.
So
sure.
the crossing is going to be a little perilous.
Okay, so could we crawl on like our stomachs and like inchworm our way across?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Probably.
That would
Probably what I'd do.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I'd like to do that and put the flame princess on my back again, just to be safe.
You know what? I could cross first, and then I could have Sean come back and cast guidance on each of you guys one at a time, so everybody who's crossing gets a 1d4. And if we're not all crossing at the same time, then we won't weigh it down so much. I don't know.
That sounds good. Yeah, slow and steady and safer. I like it.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Okay. So Littry's going first.
Yeah.
So make an acrobatics.
Charge it up with positive energy.
25.
Litria easily crosses the thingy. Who is participant number 2? Who's going
Someone
next?
might
I'll go next.
Cat's Grace, and I'm gonna give you guidance with Sean.
All right.
Sean like lands on your head, and then like
Show me the way, Sean.
Goes.
Is it athletics or acrobatics?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
14.
Okay. You crawl across. Blip, 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 blip. Who's number 3?
Aurora, do you want me to go next? Or do you want to go?
Probably. I'm
Okay.
carrying the flame princess, so just in case anything happens, I'd like you to get across.
All right.
Gundar, make your check.
I'm gonna actually cast warding bond on Aurora, just in
Aw.
case.
Just in case they fall to my death. Great.
Yeah, I mean you only take half damage, and I'll take the rest. So
Well,
Gundar
that's
gets
really bad,
guidance from
but I
Sean.
appreciate it.
I like you. I don't want you or the flame princess to eat it.
Thank you.
And then, oh no!
He had
Oh
guidance.
no, you're gonna eat it.
He had guidance, remember?
Did you add your 1d4?
Yeah, I just did. Okay. good.
What'd you get?
The 6.
Okay,
Oh,
so
fuck.
couple things happen. You start crawling, you're about halfway across, and suddenly it just kind of turns a little bit, and you so like
Oh,
you
God.
grab on, and you're dangling by one arm, and then you hear the sound of flapping wings in the night sky.
Oh, shit, can I quickly try to crawl across to grab him?
Everybody roll initiative.
Ah!
Oh, I can roll initiative well. Cool.
Oh, great.
Oh,
That's actually really good. Okay, I got you.
I rolled a 1.
Ooh.
So what did Goosemon get total?
3.
A 3 for Goose. What about Litria?
15.
15 for Litria. What about
Oh, that's love for
Gundar?
Litria.
17.
17 for Gundar and Aurora.
18.
8 for Aurora.
Okay, let's see what I can do, actually, because I don't know what's coming.
So in the night sky, you see creatures that look like pterodactyls, but they're huge. They're 3 squares. Big
Oh, jeez.
freaking Quetzalcoatluses.
The ones with the really big. Okay, yeah.
All right. Gundar, you get to go first. You're dangling by one arm. There's a 100-foot drop beneath you. You could try to pull yourself up, or, I don't know, do something else. So basically what you see is one Quetzalcoatlus is going for the people who crossed, one is going for Aurora, who has yet to cross, and one is swooping down to pluck you from the very log in which you dangle.
Okay. Oh boy. You know what? I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians. So suddenly a bunch of devil spirits like appear around me. I assume they look like Abishai or Spinagons or something flying.
Do you need to move your hands to cast the spell?
There is somatic components.
Because I don't know if you can cast it when you're hanging.
Can I do it with one hand?
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Jeez. Dang it. Okay.
You and your rules, Sean.
Rules.
God, I think all my spells are. Okay. Then I will try to climb up.
So make a strength check to do a pull up.
Okay. It's an 18.
You pull yourself up. Okay. You have a
There's my-
you can still move if you want.
Yeah.
No, I won't move yet.
Okay.
You don't want to get across.
No, as my bonus action, I'll give the Quetzalcoatlus the middle finger.
Ooh. All right. So next up is the Quetzalcoatluses.
Oh,
So
fuck.
Gundar.
Yes.
It makes a dive attack
Oh no.
+4. I'll charge it up with positive energy. +4. A 10 total.
No.
So you give it the finger, it swoops at you, but you duck and it goes right back. It has a thing called flyby. It doesn't provoke opportunity attacks when it flies out of your reach. All right, so Aurora, you haven't crossed yet. So one is swooping at you with a dive attack, +4.
Okay.
15.
Nah.
And now Goosemon and Litria have crossed. So I'm going to randomly roll to see who gets attacked. Litria +4. I'm going to give this a twist. 12 + 4. 16?
Yep.
Alright, so you're going to take a total. You take 12 piercing and then another 10 damage from the dive attack. So 22 damage.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
Oh no, my first time getting hurt this adventure.
Really?
Oh, really? Wow.
And then it is Litria's turn. So these creatures swoop down and then kind of go back up a bit.
How's my rope looking? Is that in good condition or is that all messed up?
Your rope? It's okay.
Yeah.
It's alright. It's good.
Can I lasso a pterodactyl?
Yeah!
That's just gonna get yanked off.
So you're going to...
I'm gonna write it.
These mental images are just cracking me up. I need to draw this.
Alright,
Jurassic Park style.
rope lasso. I don't know. What is that? A ranged attack?
Probably.
All right, good.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I would make that. That's like a +6, I would assume. Or +5.
So that's 14 on the die
It
plus
wraps
one.
around the creature.
Okay, cool. Can I climb up onto it?
I would assume you had to make the lasso and then throw it. That's probably all you have time to do for this round. But
Yeah.
you have lassoed it.
I hold on really tight and get ready.
Oh gosh.
Yay!
I have my feather fall all locked and loaded.
All right.
This is funny.
Aurora, it flew by you and tried to hit you, and now it's like 30 feet up. What do you want to do?
Oh, okay, 30 feet. Shit, well, I'm lorded with,
Sorry.
yeah, with Gundar. Then I'm just gonna cast Aid, automatically. If are Gundar, or no, are Guzman and, Latria, before she gets yanked off her feet, within 30 feet of me?
They're on the other sides. They're 70 feet away.
Oh shit, yeah. Okay, then it's, just you and me, Gundar, you get 5 hit points increased.
All right.
Good enough. And then I'm just gonna try to use my movement to get across. Get across the log if possible.
You're gonna go out now. Moving on the log is gonna be difficult terrain, right? So I'm just saying, if you move, you're not gonna be able to get all the way across. You'll probably get like 15 feet out, and you'll be out on the log. You can tell. Also, I should point out, when you're on the log and you're fighting, you might have disadvantage.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Good thinking. Okay, then I'll probably stay where I am. And I can't really actually hang on. Let me double check that really fast. Let me try what my bonus action would be. Never mind. Can I change, instead of using Aid, can I instead use Shield of Faith? Instead on Gundar, that will just be a +2 to his AC.
Oh, okay.
+2 to his AC. Okay.
Yeah. So I'll just give him a +2 to AC as his bonus action, and then as my action, I'm going to try to tie a rope around my waist, and then try to throw a rope to Gundar. So that way, in case anything happens to him, he can try to grab onto the rope, and like if he falls, he can try to pull him to safety.
Okay.
So that way, I'll be on solid ground. I cast, I'll throw the rope, cast Shield of Faith, so he has a +2, and then just stay where I am.
All right.
So I'll wait until they're gone to crawl.
Guzman, you're next to Litria, who has lassoed pterodactyl thing.
And there's one of the things harassing Gundar, right?
Yeah, and that's about 30
feet
feet away.
I'm gonna chill touch that one, try to get its attention, so we'll leave Gundar alone. So I make my chill touch.
Chill out.
Yeah.
Do I make a save or is it a roll to hit?
It is an attack roll for me. So that is a 19.
That hits. How much damage do you do to the Quetzalcoatlus?
2d8. 11 points of its necrotic damage, and it cannot regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
It lets out a screech of pain. You have definitely injured it quite a bit.
And it's probably, he said it's about 30 feet from me, so that is all I can do. And I'll just yell to Gundar, like, come on, I'm distracted.
All right. After Guzman is Gundar. You're out on this log. You're 30 feet away from either side.
Yep.
There's a Quetzalcoatlus, like, hovering nearby, 20, 30 feet away.
Yeah.
It's nighttime. Well, you have night vision, so you're fine.
So I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon, and it's going to appear like behind the Quetzalcoatlus, and it's just this like flaming mace thing that's going to take a swing at it.
Okay.
Walk it up.
Probably hits. Yeah, it's a 19 to hit.
Okay, how much damage?
I will tell you. 11 force damage.
Okay. So you do 11 damage to it. Blood like shoots out of the wound. It screeches in terror. Is that it for Gusamon?
Let me see. As my movement, I'm gonna start going over towards where Litria and Guzman are at.
Where Litria and Guzman. So you wanna move 15 feet closer or whatever?
Yes.
Okay. All right. After.
Wait, it was spiritual weapons bonus action, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you could dash.
Yeah, it is.
So you have a whole action.
You could dash.
All
Go
right.
to full 30, yeah.
All right. So
Okay, yeah.
You cross
I'll do that.
and you get to the other side safely. Oh, you have to make an acrobatics check.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's not awful actually. It's a 14.
Okay. You cross. All right. That was Gundar's turn. Now it's my turn. The one that you hit, Gundar, that's bleeding, it flies away. It runs away. The one that swooped down at Aurora pauses up in the air, and then zoom, it comes back down at Aurora again. +4 dive attack. 14.
Nope.
Misses again.
Thanks,
And then, Litria, you got a lassoed. So this will be like an opposed strength to see if it can hoist you into the air.
Oh God.
Strength athletics or just strength?
Just strength. I have a +2. I'm going to give it a weird roll. I'm going to pop it. Pop.
Pop it.
Okay. What'd you get, Litria?
17.
Oh, okay. So you lassoed it. You're holding on real tight. It tries to, but you kind of, and it can't go any higher. Yeah. So it's going to turn and like fly down to where you and Gusamon are and Gundar now. It doesn't attack because it used its action to try to pull you, but now it's like adjacent to you, like flapping and getting ready to try to bite. That's it for me. Litria, your turn.
I climb on its back.
All right, let's do pose dexterity or something like that. I don't know. +1.
+3.
What'd you get?
21.
Ooh, okay. So you climb onto its back. It's not happy at all. Then what?
I try to break it so it becomes my mount.
Make an animal handling.
This is the dumbest thing I've ever done.
She stole a tank last episode, so this is really out there.
It's like really angry.
Got a 19 on the die, so it's a 21.
Ooh, all right. So you tighten your rope and it's like and you're on its back and it's really, really angry. All right, now it was Litria's turn. Aurora, you're on the other side, and one keeps trying to hit you and misses, and it's like 30 feet up. What do you want to do?
Let's see what I can do this distance. Let me find it. Okay, I have a javelin. I'll try to throw. I'll use my bonus action and cast Hunter's Mark on it, and then throw a javelin. So I'll roll a hit first to see if that does anything. Oh yeah, 19 hit it.
Yes.
Okay, so that's going to be 2d6. Okay, 6 plus 3, so that's 9. So 12 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Your javelin sticks into it, and it screeches in pain. Is that it for Aurora?
Yeah, I'm going to stay where I am, because getting on that log is not a good idea.
Guzman, right next to you, Litria is on the back of this thing. It's angry. It's like lashing out. What do you want to do?
Let me ask you this: like in all this, hecticness, did I see what Litria did? Like, did I see her lasso the thing?
Yeah, I think so. You're right.
Oh my god!
All right. I'm just gonna kind of look over there and double think. Like, what are you doing? These things are murderous beasts. And I'll chill touch the one on the other side that's attacking.
Oh,
it's my murderous beast now.
You just want to adopt everything that you see.
So I'll chill touch the one that Aurora's fighting.
Alrighty.
And that is a 23 to hit.
Oh my goodness.
How much damage?
10 necrotic.
10. Screeches in pain. Blood comes out of the wound. It's hurt really bad.
Oh god.
Good.
Is that it for Gusamon?
Yeah, that's it.
Gunda! Right next to you. Litria is on this thing, and it's angry. What do you want to do?
I would like to cast Calm Emotions on the Quetzalcoatlus.
One of my
all right.
Yeah.
So what do I do?
It has to make a charisma saving throw, or it can choose to fail if it really wants.
I have a -3.
Oh, okay.
It's a great spell.
5 - 3 is 2.
It fails. So it is now indifferent to all of us.
Oh shit.
All right. It kind of just starts flapping. His...
Whatever.
All right. That was Gundar's turn, right? On my turn, the one with the javelin sticking in it just flies away with the javelin still in it.
My javelin.
The indifferent one, I don't know. I guess it just lands and like just kind of pokes.
It's just
around.
chilling. It's got ennui.
Oh.
How this is ennui? How long does calm emotions last? I mean, how does this?
Let me see.
Like when it's over, does it get mad again, or is it like a permanent? Is it a permanent sedative?
When the spell ends, the creature becomes hostile again, unless the DM rules otherwise.
Oh, they gave me some latitude.
Mm-hmm.
What's the duration?
Concentration 1 minute, so I'm gonna concentrate on it.
Okay. For now, it's calm.
Right.
The Flame Princess will get on the back of the Drider. And the Drider will scamper across safely.
We could have had him carry us across.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to get across.
Aurora. The Drider says, "Do you want to just ride on my saddle?"
If you want to carry me carrying the Flame Princess, go right ahead.
Well, he's taking.
He already took the Flame Princess.
Yeah, he brings the Flame Princess over.
Okay, then yeah.
I'll come back and get you. He's like, "There's no."
Yeah, I'll go straight across.
Yeah, all right. So you all get over there and you're checking out this Quetzalcoatlus, which is very calm.
Yeah, I'm feeding it my bacon.
Oh god, you're gonna take this one too? You have a Drider. Do whatever you want.
I mean,
if you
how
can
big
take
this thing's head is.
I mean, in fairness, Galandan isn't a pet, he's a friend.
That's fair.
A pet that was trying to kill us.
Well, everyone wants to team it. Who's a good Quetzalcoatl?
So,
I mean, before humans trained dogs, they were wolves, and I assume they tried to kill humans, so...
That is true.
Yeah.
But centuries, I would assume, of trying to befriend them. But if you can make it work...
Semantics.
I'm an elf.
Good enough reasoning.
So,
can't argue with that.
You got 1 minute of calm emotions.
Yeah.
What would you like to
it
do?
and petting it and being super extra nice to it.
All right, make another animal handle.
Okay, animal handle.
I want to get rid of
Can I have guidance on this? Use guidance?
Sure, yeah.
Sweet. 22.
Okay. So when the calm emotions ends, it continues to just kind of be whatever. Yeah. So it's nighttime. You cross the bridge. There's more travel. So what's the plan now? You still.
I'm totally fine. I haven't been hit or used a spell or anything.
Yeah, I'm pretty alright too. I say we just keep on hoofing it to Unga's lair and...
I have 10 hit points left.
Oh, jeez. I'll cast Cure Wounds on you if you'd like.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'll give you a Cure Wounds as well. We'll both put our hands on you together.
All right, so you heal the
11 points.
Oh.
That was 6 points for me. So.
Just let the mushroom power flow through you.
Okay,
If
cool.
you're still injured, I have extra healing. Do you need some?
Yeah, I'm 5 away from full.
Oh, all right.
I'll give you 5 just in case. Lay on hands. So, because I can do that once per rest. So,
Cool.
I'm gonna keep an eye on that Quetzalcoatl list. Then.
yeah, perhaps we should get rid of everything good. Nothing else.
Yeah. And have Sean scout ahead.
Okay. So this Quetzalcoatlus, like, it doesn't fly. It keeps it swings to its side, and it's like walking, following you guys around.
Probably pretty loud.
Oh, that's adorable.
We have a giant pterodactyl thing. We have a drider, a flame woman, a parrot. What
And
is
at
this
home,
thing?
we have a baby dragon.
We have a baby dragon.
We're the best adventurers.
Collect everything that tries to kill us.
Yeah, this is Pokemon now.
I love this.
All right. So a few hours.
Dragon Warrior monsters.
A few hours pass, and you come to a lake. And in the center of the lake, there is a large. Let's see how he calls it. Rocky islet or islet, ISLET. So basically, there's an island. And there's like it's kind of like a raised thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's like you can see on the top there's trees and vegetation, and on the side there's lots of vines and vegetation. It looks like it's like 40 to 60 feet of a high cliff face, and then it flattens out. And on the top of it, you can see some kind of building.
Ooh.
And now it's like the sun's gonna come up soon. Then you hear the sound of monkeys and birds and mourning frogs.
You guys want to climb that mountain?
Yeah.
Well, we've climbed mountains before. Might as well.
So
Gotta get it.
it's in the middle of a lake. So right now you're on the edge of the lake.
Okay. We gotta go across the lake. You want to build a raft?
I like it.
Okay, I guess cut down some trees then, or what would you like me to do?
As soon as you say that, Gundar touches a tree and casts inflict wounds on it. He's like,
You just love killing plants, don't you, Gundar?
I mean,
So you kill a
That's
tree,
cool, I eat
basically.
'em.
yeah.
All right. So you touch it, you cast inflict wounds, and your necrotic energy kind of turns it all gray, and then it tips over.
Nice.
We can build a raft out of this, right?
I think so.
Like a whole bunch of
Reasonably
birds,
intelligent
like-
people.
All right. So you're gonna chop up pieces of it and then bind them all together to make like a
Yeah.
floaty raft.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
How clear is the water?
It's like crystal clear.
Oh,
And how deep does the water look?
Oh gosh.
Mm,
If it's
15
crystal clear, it might be
15
like
feet.
deceptive.
You know,
Okay.
you don't see anything in it.
Can I make really long stilts and walk over to the...
Yes, you can make stilts. All right. So you make stilts and you're gonna walk through the lake.
Yeah. on stilts.
All right. And the rest of you are gonna take the raft across.
yeah, I think that sounds good.
Yeah, I prefer the raft.
Okay. So you raft, you stilt. The pterodactyl stays on the shore and just kind of watches you guys like, what? You know, like, huh?
Bye, Quetzalcoatlus.
You go across the lake to the center, and there's this big thing you're gonna have to ascend one way or another. What would you like to do?
I'll spit in my hands and start climbing.
So
Yeah.
just make a athletics check to climb. There's lots
Got
of
it.
vines.
Oh, heck yeah.
So you...
Oh yeah.
14.
All right, Guzman, no problem. What did Aurora get?
That's 20. So
Woo!
What about Gundar?
17.
What about Litrier?
I climb on Galandon's back.
No.
The Flame Prince. Okay, wait. Flame Princess was on him, so she goes. To...
okay.
Do you want me to
I'll
wait?
carry you, Vitria, if you want.
Okay. I mean, I can try.
All right, Aurora. So go ahead,
Help with
Aurora.
guidance.
Or I'm just like do a. Just say you had disadvantage. Just roll again.
That's fine. Yeah, that's still fine. That's 15, 16.
All right.
Better than my 12.
So you all get up to the top,
Got you.
and there's a strangely shaped building. It looks like it has 9 sides. And there's an entrance. It's open.
All right.
There's no door, and there's vines hanging, kind of blocking your view of the inside.
Then Sean
How,
has.
how big is the entrance? Is it like humanoid size?
Yeah.
Like medium creature size?
Okay.
Mhm.
Let's go explore.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Can I try to wave the Quetzalcoatl up?
It's just kind of like he's hanging out down there, confused.
Come on.
He doesn't respond.
So indifferent.
Yeah.
I take out some bacon and start waving it.
He's like, whatever, man. I don't care about nothing.
Keep it baking.
Oh, just so you know, the vegetation is in riotous profusion.
Ooh.
Got some Gygaxian language there.
It really is.
Yeah, so there's the building. You want to go in?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
If you manage to gain access to this place, which you have, it's an. Some of the stuff he says I don't understand. Okay, inside there are glowing runes on the
Ooh.
walls.
I like it.
Ooh, thank you, Xerxes Mike. There's 9 runes. Anybody trained in Arcana might be able to decipher what these runes represent.
I'm trained in Arcana.
He is.
Grandeur, this is your specialty.
Rune 1 stands
Sweet.
for individuality. Rune 2 stands for demon. Rune 3 for evil. Rune 4 for evil power. 5 is for fertility and nature. 6 is for constraint. 7 is for divine power. 8 is for good. 9 is for light and prosperity. That's all you seem to see in here is these walls and the runes.
I want to put my hand on the nature one.
Put your hand on the nature one.
Because I'm a wood elf.
Okay, can I ask what your alignment is?
Ooh.
My alignment is, I believe, where is that? Chaotic good.
Nothing happens.
Hmm.
Put your hand on it.
What's up?
Nothing happens.
I pretend I'm neutral and put my hand on it again.
Oh, shit.
You didn't
Oh, God.
pretend hard enough.
Huh.
I
Gundar,
can roll deception.
You tricked it. No.
Oh shit.
Okay.
That is the one that I was
Okay.
interested in as well.
I see. I think I see now. Okay.
Fertility.
Can I go over to the one that you said there's demon, evil, and then evil power, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, rune 2 is demon, rune 3 is evil, rune 4 is for evil power.
Okay, I will go over to the one that is evil, and I'll put my hand on that one.
I think I know your alignment.
Uh,
So, when you touch it, the rune flares to life, and the whole section of the wall slides back, revealing stairs that go down into some kind of basement area.
Oh,
it
shit.
worked, guys.
Yeah, evil worked. Holy shit.
Hey, sometimes I told you. Sometimes it's what you need.
What are the good ones?
Alright then.
What are the
If
good
anyone
ones?
else
You mean
is
what the
touch-
words were? There was
Yeah.
divine power, good, and light and prosperity.
I put my hand on light and prosperity.
You said what your alignment was? What was it?
Chaotic good.
When you touch light and prosperity, stairs go down into what seems to be the same room that the other stairs go down into.
Oh,
So
I'm taking my
unless any
stairs.
stairs go
I'll
up.
take my stairs. Yeah.
I'm gonna
I'm
touch
just-
the
I'm-
fertility rune.
I'm
I'm
being
gonna take my
safe.
stairs.
Yeah.
You said you're touching.
So everyone's taking their own stairs.
It's the safest way.
I'm scared to touch anything.
Uh-oh.
That's the one that says divine power or light. You seem like
Okay.
you're pretty good. Or who
Oh,
knows? Maybe you're
wow.
not. Maybe Aurora.
Yeah,
should
are you not actually good,
along with, you know,
Aurora?
You do
I
have
am
demon
now,
wings.
okay? That's all that matters.
Aurora, what's your alignment?
Right now, I'm lawful neutral.
Oh,
Oh,
So you touch divine power and nothing happens.
that's what I thought.
My god has abandoned me.
I thought she was the goodest of all of us.
I was actually lawful neutral. It's just she just has a very strict moral code for herself.
Are you two waiting for the others to activate their stairs, or are you going down?
Part of me wants to just go down.
You can just go down. I'll figure out which one I am and just start slapping buttons.
Yeah. I'm curious, I guess, to see what is Aurora?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm curious.
where am I? I guess the only one I would touch that I can think of based on my past is demon. Just hit that one. Probably nothing.
Try the constraint one, Aurora. You seem like you exercise constraint a lot.
Yeah, I can do that. I'll hit that one.
Demon doesn't do anything. Constraint doesn't do anything.
Wow, what are you?
Then
Are
I'll
you
just
outside
start-
of
One,
the
I think it's one.
When you touch fertility,
This
it
mysterious-
reveals a set of stairs.
You're pregnant.
Hey, we're fertile.
No!
We're fertile tales. I'll high five Aurora.
Great.
What about-
It's been a long
Let's go down
time.
the stairs together.
Oh, wait, Guzman, what about you? Which one did you touch?
I thought fertility would do it.
What's your alignment, if I may be?
True neutral.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, both of you and Aurora.
Oh.
Okay.
So,
To hell with good and evil, right?
so you all go down your appropriate steps?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I try to look like super cool and dramatic with like cloak billowing behind me, but I'm really just like hitting my cloak.
A short flight of steps leads to a place where up to a dozen individuals can rest, eat, sleep, and otherwise refresh themselves.
Oh.
Food, drink, and components for 9 spells of a spellcaster's choice are provided magically. So,
Ooh, is there
food magically appears.
any of
drink
those cool
magically
ranch
appears.
fruits?
Yeah, there's also any kind of food you want. You sit at the table and you think about what food you want, and it magically appears before you.
Jicky buns.
And get me some of them cool ranch fruits.
I want
I'm probably thinking about the cool ranch fruits too.
I want a pancake that has pancake art on it that is a accurate map of the area that leads to treasure.
Wow.
That's so specific.
It's what I want.
The pancake appears. The map. Whoever made this pancake, it looks like they're messing with you because the map is of someplace from your past, like
My circusy past.
it's a map of the circus.
Here are the lions.
The treasure was in you the whole time, Latria.
You can imagine, like
Well,
the biggest possible like grand feast of all, like shit you can't even eat anymore because it's just like you don't want to touch it. It's too delicate, like macaroons and like French pastry
macaroon
and meat and steamed duck and swan and cored apples.
fried illithid tentacles.
Oh, not that. Good for me. Not
That's what I'm
you.
asking for.
All right, that's what appears before you. Sizzle.
Since Guzman and I had the same, are we all in the same room or just like our own?
Yeah.
You're all in the same room.
Okay, good. Yeah.
The
so
tentacles
take
come
it
with
off.
3 types of dipping sauce.
Oh.
There's a marinara.
Alfredo.
And now I want fried calamari.
Eat them. I eat the heck out of those tentacles.
All right, we're almost out of time.
I believe they will give me psychic powers.
One day,
Oh,
Latria, one day.
Yeah. All right. So, this is a safe house, a magic safe house. So,
That's awesome.
you can stay there if you want. So we'll stop there for this week, and we can do some quick plugs if you want to do plugs. Doug, you got any plugs? Doug plugs?
Sure. Yep. Yeah, Nerd Doug. You can follow me on Twitter at Longshotist and visit nerdarchy.com where we have new content every day. And also in the DMs Guild tomorrow, we'll have a new product, which is a Monster BFF encounter.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Kika, do you have any plugs?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, you can just find me here on Twitch at twitch.tv/Kika. That's twitch.tv/KIKK and on Twitter at twitter.com/KikaVL.
Dylan, you have any plugs?
I do. This Saturday on Sean's channel, Power Score RPG, we're starting Waterdeep Dragon Heist.
Woo!
Jelly.
And then Sunday on Sean's channel as well, I'll be guesting on Dungeon Academy as my character with Chloe.
Nice. Chloe, do you have any plugs?
Yes, you can also find me with Sean and Joey on Sean's channel, Parents for RPG, for Dungeon Academy at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with my lovely other girls. And then because of my school schedule, I'm not doing much else. I might be guesting sometime within the month, I hope, but I'm moving next weekend, so I'll be spotty. But you can catch me on Twitter at Chloe_Fairy1 and catch me D&D.
Okay. Let's see. Today's Thursday. Tonight on the D&D channel, you can watch Waffle Talk at 7 p.m. Eastern. This weekend, I'll be running Dragon Heist, I think, at 3 p.m. Eastern on my channel.
So.
And then Hell's Rebels at 8:30 p.m. And then Sunday, Dungeon Academy at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. And hopefully I'll have the guide to Dragon Heist done on my blog in the next couple days. And you will also be able to buy that on the DMs Guild, hopefully by Monday if you want. And I'll also be putting out a Dragon Heist companion. That'll be a few weeks from now, but that'll have stuff for newer DMs to help you sort through. Like Chapter 2 and Chapter 4 are kind of tricky, especially for newer DMs, so I'm making a more linear version of them, or just showing you how you could put them together if you wanted to. All right, so the show will be on next week. We'll see you all again. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.
Bye.